Video marketing is one of the most efficient ways to share whatever you need to share with your audience. Through video marketing, you will be able to grab their attention easily and more people will be engaging onto your content. You'll also be able to create awareness among your customer base on your products and services which you are offering to them. Video marketing can be considered as a part of digital marketing, and we absolutely know how digital marketing is being on the trend over the years. So, don't you want to know how to implement video marketing in the right way? I am Tony Tom here, and if you would like to dive deeper onto these, join me here.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I want to request you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any new update or video releases from Great Learning. If you enjoyed this video, show us some love and like this video. Knowledge increases by sharing, so make sure you share this video with your friends and colleagues. Make sure to comment on this video any queries or suggestions, and I will respond to your comments.
Hello learners, welcome to this course on video marketing. As the name suggests, in this particular course, we'll be seeing on video marketing, how to market videos and how effective will video marketing be in order to bring your business to success. So that is exactly what we'll be covering in this particular course. And in the coming slide, we'll be seeing what are the benefits, what are the ways or methods in which we'll be able to market videos and many more. So before going to the topics which we are covering in this particular course, let me briefly explain you guys on video marketing. What is video marketing? So basically, it is one of the best method or best strategy to be followed in order to make your thought or your idea to be conveyed to those people whom you actually want to make them understand. So video marketing actually doesn't need the attention of those particular customers. So since it is a media communication, though the customers will be actually tend to see it. So whenever the video is playing, they don't need to be, frying their brains out. They don't need to be reading or they don't need to be thinking on it. Just by walking or just by, seeing this particular notion, they'll be automatically watching the video and they'll be able to inculcate whatever we are sharing in this particular video or in whatever video which you are trying to share with your customers. So that is exactly one of the main advantage of having video marketing. Now that you're having an understanding on video marketing, let's move on to the agenda and see what are the topics that we are covering in this particular course on video marketing. So coming to the topics, the first topics which I have got for you is what is video marketing. So I briefly explained to you guys what is video marketing, right? Just by explaining one thought or one point on video marketing. But that's not just about video marketing. There are many more items or many more thoughts or perspectives which you will be able to digest by understanding all those things. So that's exactly what I'll be covering to you guys in the first part of this particular course on video marketing. That is to understand or make you understand on video marketing. What is video marketing, right? So next, after understanding what is video marketing, we'll be moving on to the types of video marketing or types of marketing videos. In how many ways or how all manners or how many approaches will we be having in order to market our videos? What are the different types? So that's exactly what we'll be seeing right after understanding video marketing. So we'll be seeing in detail on what are the types, in how many ways we'll be able to market videos, and what are the approaches that we'll be having in order to do so. And after completing this, we'll be moving on to understand how to create marketing videos. What are the steps or what are the strategies that you should be following in order to create marketing videos? Or these are the basic tips or methodologies which you will be able to incorporate while making videos. By following these steps might be very helpful for you in your coming marketing procedures or marketing methodologies which you are following. Just by understanding this, if you're already a video marketer, just going through the steps which I have mentioned here would be really beneficial for you in your workplace or if you're actually trying to implement those things. And right after completing how to create marketing videos, we'll be moving to understand video marketing strategies. What are the different strategies which we'll be able to incorporate in video marketing? And after understanding the video marketing strategies, we'll be having greater insight on video marketing. And right after completing this, we'll be moving on to analyze the performance of your videos. So anyway, you have already created the video, you have edited it, and all those things are done. So after that, you publish it on the domain or on the platform which you're actually planning to do so, right? So right after doing so, you need to be evaluating the performance. How well did your video perform? And after understanding or after studying your performance or analyzing your performance of the video, you will be getting an idea. So where have you gone wrong? or what could have been improved. All those things will be able to have an idea by understanding the performance of your video which you've actually released to your audience. So these are the various topics which I have got for you on video marketing, and I hope you will be able to get a lot of ideas and a lot of inputs by covering all these topics in video marketing. Let's move on and see on each of the topics separately one by one. Let's get started by looking into our first topic for this particular course on video marketing. That is nothing but what is video marketing? So we already know that we'll be completely talking about video marketing in the complete course, right? So in order to understand whatever we are covering in the course throughout, you need to be having a clear clarity on what exactly is video marketing. Only then you'll be able to digest or grasp or absorb whatever is being covered or whatever is being dealt with in this particular course. So in order to get that particular clear, we'll be starting off by looking into what is video marketing so that you'll be able to have a clear clarity on that, and you'll be able to understand each and every concepts which we'll be dealing with in this particular course on video marketing. So let's understand more on what is video marketing. So video marketing is actually nothing but employing videos to promote your business. So here we'll be able to promote your business, build your brand awareness, irrespective of which domain in which you're working. It can be a business which is being employed in different sectors, irrespective of the sectors or the domains in which your business is or which you are working on. Irrespective of all those things, we'll be able to employ video marketing so that we'll be able to build brand awareness so that people will be knowing about a brand. We'll also be able to showcase regarding our products and services which we are offering to our customers. So we'll be able to make videos regarding or explaining the quality, explaining the features of our products which we are making. What are the features we are providing? How much is it costing? Are we providing any offers? If so, we'll be able to showcase all those things through video marketing. Not only that, not only just products, we'll also be able to showcase regarding the services which you are providing. If your business or if your company is completely belonging to service industry, we'll be able to showcase our company or our services which we are showcasing to our customers through video marketing as well. So this is actually a creative way of promoting or marketing regarding your contents, let it be any product or services, to your targeted audience. So making it creative actually makes the audience or makes the one who is watching the video more entertaining, right? So in order to make that entertaining or in order to make it a fun approach, we can add creative elements to our video so that it will be engaging, it will be entertaining, and it will be fun for the audience also while watching the video. It not only creates an entertaining mood, but also we'll be able to showcase the products and services and whatever we need to convey through that particular video. And by doing this, we'll be able to make them register regarding our products or services in their mind. Even unconsciously, they'll be doing that. So whenever they require any requirement on our products or services which we are actually offering to those particular people, they'll be thinking about our products or our company, and they'll be approaching us for the products or services which we are actually providing. And video marketing is actually a means of educating people in the right way. By providing quality content, we'll be able to, have a customer retention to our video marketing strategy. The videos which we are marketing will be of high value. If so, the people will be happy watching the video, and people will be interested to know more regarding our products and services which we are actually showcasing through our video marketing strategies. That is nothing but we'll be able to bring in more business, more revenue, and more profit by having the right methods or right strategies followed in video marketing. By now, we are actually having a clear clarity on what exactly video marketing is all about. So we came to know what is video marketing, how it is actually being beneficial for us by following video marketing, and what is the importance of following video marketing. So we saw regarding all those things in the previous slide. So since we have already covered that particular topic on what is video marketing, now the time has come for us to move to the next topic, that is understanding the types of marketing videos. So in which all way will we be able to market videos? Anyways, we have already thought about making videos in order to promote our brand, in order to boast about our products and services which we are offering. So anyway, we have already decided to do so. We have already decided to make a video and market and promote our business through video marketing. So in how many ways will we be able to do it? Since you have already decided, we need to be making sure that whatever we are doing it should be done in the right way. So and we should be making maximum out of by marketing videos. So how can that be done? What are the methodologies or what are the ways in which we'll be able to do so? That's exactly what we'll be covering in this particular module. That is types of marketing videos. So these are the 10 types of marketing videos which I have put forward in this particular slide. These are just the 10 types of marketing videos which I would like to share to you guys in this particular course. They are demo videos, how-to videos, event videos, expert interviews, brand videos, live videos, 360-degree videos, animated videos, case study videos, and testimonials. These are the 10 types of marketing videos which I have showcased before you guys in this particular course. Demo videos talks about demo. So how can this be done? So what are you trying to showcase? So how is the product actually be used? So all those things can be explained in demo videos. How to videos. Are your products trying to implement something? So how can it be used? All those things can be covered in how to videos. Event videos. Is your company organizing any event or conference or any kind of event? So in such cases, you'll be able to talk about that in this particular video on event videos. Next comes expert interviews. If you're having any contacts on the industry experts, you'll be able to sit and talk with them, create a video and then share it across with your customers. Brand videos. Brand videos are actually nothing but increasing the brand awareness, trying to reach to more people and showcase about your products and services. That's all about brand videos. Live videos creates an opportunity for your customers to interact with your brand officials so that they'll be having an opportunity to interact with them, then have spend time with them, interact and engage with all the customers, and we will be able to get feedback, and it creates more engagement by providing live videos as well. Then coming to 360-degree videos, which provides a completely different experience to our users. By providing 360 videos to our customers, they'll be able to go through the nook and corner of our product, how it is actually looking. So what is the kind of aesthetical appearance which we are incorporating to our product? All those things can be conveyed through 360-degree videos. Animated videos. Animated videos will be able to incorporate animations, cartoon characters, and all those things so that it can be made more entertaining and more fun to your viewers by following animated videos. Case study videos talks about the different cases which has happened recently or which has happened already. So you can explain on that and what are the case study telling you about and what is the reference or what is the inference you're getting. All those things can be covered in case study videos. And finally comes testimonials, talking about the customer feedback, customer reviews, how the customers actually felt by using your products and services. So all these things are the few types of marketing videos which I have recommended for you to follow in your marketing video strategies. So let's look at each of these one by one. Starting off with our first type of marketing video, which is actually nothing but demo videos. In demo videos, we'll be able to share the videos which conveys the unboxing of a particular product. So we already know that these kind of videos are already trending in the social media platforms. And if we are able to incorporate such videos through our social media platforms, and we'll be able to create that sense within our customers that owning our product gives them a premium feel, then the customers will be happy to showcase or share through their social media platforms regarding the unboxing of their particular product which belongs to our particular brand. So by them sharing their unboxing videos through their social media platforms brings in more brand awareness, shares about our product, and also gives a premium feel to others also. So whenever the new customer is actually buying our product, they also tend to feel the need to share their unboxing video as well. So we'll be able to bring in brand awareness, product awareness, and also we'll be able to get user generated content. So that is also a marketing strategy which we'll be able to incorporate by sharing unboxing videos of our particular product. Then comes assembling the product, especially during this time. During the time of pandemic, people are actually moving to e-commerce platforms where people are ordering their items or ordering the products which they require through e-commerce platforms. So by doing so, most often they get the products delivered to their location in not the assembled form. So it is them who actually need to spend time and need to study how to assemble the particular product. So in order to do that, it will be really great help for them if we are actually able to create assembling videos for them, so that not only we are getting more reach, we are able to help the customers, we are able to give the solutions to our customers when the people or when the customers who own our product are facing issues, and also it gives more reach, more views, and also more presence in the social media platforms as well. That is actually nothing but giving videos, sharing videos on assembling, on how to assemble the product. Then comes explaining how to use the product. So there may be people who actually need to use the product but don't know how to use the product. In such cases, if we are creating a video explaining to those kind of people who actually don't know how to use the product, it will be a really great help for them. They'll be able to know how to use the product, they'll be able to use maximum out of the product, and they'll be happy by using the product. If there are customers who actually don't know how to use the product, it is actually causing a bad mark on our product, not because our product is bad, but because they are not able to make much utilization of that particular product. It is not because we are failing, it is actually because we are failing because we are unable or we are failed to convey to the customers how exactly to use our product. So not by using a product to the maximum, they'll not be happy with the product, right? So in order to make them use a product to the maximum, we need to be informing them how to use a product. So we'll be able to get that as well by using demo videos. And then comes showcasing how the product works. So there might be people who actually don't know how it works. So they might be thinking this is how it should be working, but not. But that's not the case how it should be working. So in such situations, there might be people who are following this, who's thinking that this is the way how it works. And in such situations, and there are a lot of people whom we'll be able to address to. And in such situations, creating a video on explaining how the product is actually work or how the product is actually supposed to work. So by giving a video on that as well, we'll be able to create or we'll be able to market our video. And then comes a tour on our software. If your product is actually not a physical product and if it is a software, then you can make a video on giving a tour to your customers who are actually needing to buy your product or who are actually using your particular product. So let it be a software or any kind of platform. So if that is the kind of case or that is the kind of scenario which you are facing, let it be a software, let it be a site which you're running, let it be an application. So in such situations, you'll be able to give a video or share a video regarding a tour on the software. What are the options you're having? What is the user interface looking like? And how you will be able to access the options? And where are the options available to you? All those things can be dealt in this particular video on demo videos, and share that particular knowledge to your customers or your potential customers who can be your potential customers, right? So by sharing that in the tour video on your software or in an application or on your website, they'll be able to make maximum out of what you're actually providing. So anyway, you're making a product, making a software, or making any web page or making an application. Anyways, you have put in effort, time and money and all other things in order to get those particular item done or delivered to your customers, right? So you have put in all those efforts. So why don't you make an effort to make a tour video regarding all those things so that the customers will be knowing what are the applications, what are the features the software is offering, and how they will be able to use the software, and what are the tools available to us, and what is the exact use of this particular product. So all these things can be made possible or can be conveyed to your particular customers using demo videos. Coming to the second type of marketing video, which is actually nothing but how-to videos. Here we'll be conveying to the customers through our videos how to use the product. What is the right way to use the product? So here basically we'll be letting the customers know all these things. It can be shared as instructional videos, conveying the steps in which it is to be followed so that they'll be able to use the product in the right manner. What are the steps and how the steps are to be followed and in what sequences are to be followed so that it will be or the customers will be able to use the product in the right manner possible. So this kind of video on how to videos, so we make sure to teach the customers in attending or using the product in the right manner possible. So that is what all about how to videos is talking about. So we actually try to create a knowledge, try to educate them, or try to bring in more understanding to your customers on how to use the product and what can be attained by using the product. So the people who are actually using the product in the particular manner which they used to will be not the particular way in which they are actually supposed to. So they'll not be able to use maximum by using the particular product in that particular way. So even when they're paying for it, they're not able to use maximum out of it, right? So that is not the right way to use the product, and that is not the right way to give the impression on your particular product to your customers. So anyway, you're making the sale, you're making the purchase, and you're also making profit out of by selling the product. But not only that will bring you more profit, but it is also as important to make sure the customer is actually satisfied with the product. So when the product is actually not being used in the right way, the customers may not be satisfied. So it is our responsibility to make sure that the customers who are actually using our product are using it in the right way. So that we need to be building the knowledge within our customer base so that they are not using it in the wrong way and they are using it in the absolute right way possible so that they'll be able to get maximum benefit from the product. And we shall also share these kind of how-to videos with our sales and marketing team, because in order to have the customer knowledge, even before that, we need to be having our team, our sales and marketing team informed regarding how to use the product, what is the right way to use the product, and only then we'll be able to make them understand that particular things, and then only then they'll be able to transfer this kind of knowledge and inputs from our end to those particular potential customers. So in order to get that done, we need to be educating or we need to be informing our sales team and our marketing team what are the benefits, what is the way to actually use the product, and all those things. So that's what we'll also be able to educate our own team using how-to videos. We'll also be able to create a better understanding on our business to our customers. what is our business, how is our business doing, and what are the products and services which we are offering. All those things can be shared to our customers using how-to videos. So, for example, if you're actually a company which is manufacturing a phone, you can make how-to videos for on different categories. So, how to restart your phone, how to turn on your phone, how to make a call on your phone, how to send a text message in your phone, how to install an application in your phone, how to use the camera in your phone, how to take a video in your phone. So these are the several applications which your phone provides, right? So based on all these applications, so we should be in a position to take care of all the customer needs, to inform them, to educate them on how to use the product. So your product may be fulfilling many features or many requirements which the customer are actually facing or the issues which they are facing. So in order to address all of these, we can have a video on the frequently asked questions, the frequent problems the customers are actually facing, and all these things we'll be able to create how-to videos to educate them, create value among the customer base so that they'll be able to make maximum out of our product. Event videos. Coming to our third type of marketing videos. In event videos, what all are the kind of videos that we will be able to share in our social media platforms to our audience? So they can be if you're conducting any conference, social campaigns, fundraising events, roundtable discussions. So these are the four kinds of events which I have mentioned here. There might be even more events or functions which can be taking place in different organizations depending upon what kind of organizations they are or what kind of domains are they working on. So depending upon all those things, there might be more events coming. So based on all the events, you'll be able to showcase or share the events or share what is happening within your company to your viewers or your potential customers. So by meaning conducting a conference. So if you're actually conducting a conference, you can actually share regarding all those things to your customers. I'm definitely so sure that your loyal customers would be happy to know what is actually happening within your organizations. You can share about the conference, what kind of conference was it, where was the conference being conducted, who all are the eminent personalities who joined or who attended the conference. Regarding all those things, you will be able to share in your video. Coming to next one, that is social campaign. So if you're actually running a campaign, social campaign or social economic or political views or any particular campaign on any of these topics, so any environmental issues or any environmental awareness which you're actually trying to showcase. So regarding all those campaigns which you're actually conducting can be shared to your customers or to your potential customers or to your audience using your social media platforms. So these are all the videos which you'll be able to showcase in event videos. Apart from these two, we are also having fundraising events. So if you're actually conducting a fundraising event, you can share about that. What is the kind of amount you're actually looking for? Why it is the reason for conducting this fundraising event? So where are the funds which is being collected in this particular fundraiser going to? Who are the people who are actually benefiting out of this fundraising? And what is the reason for you to conduct this fundraising event? So you can share regarding all these informations to your customers using the social media platforms. Then comes roundtable discussions. So are you actually having any interviews or any discussions going on regarding any of the topics or any of the domains which you're actually working on? So in such scenarios, you can also share about all those things. What are the conferences done? What are the social media campaigns or socio-economic, political or environmental campaigns which you're actually conducting based on your firm? And are there any fundraising events going on? And if so, what is the reason for that? Who are the ones who are actually benefiting for that? And what is the kind of amount you're actually looking for? All those things. And also roundtable discussions. So if you're actually trying to incorporate few people in your discussion, and what is the discussion all about? Why is the discussion happening? Who all are the eminent personalities who is attending the discussion? Regarding all those things, you will be able to share in event videos. Coming to expert interviews, which is our fourth type of marketing videos. So in expert interview, what we try to implement is that we try to call an expert person or an eminent person or eminent personality to do an interview, to conduct an interview. And we'll be using this particular footage to showcase to our customers or our potential customers, wherein which we'll be able to showcase the thoughts, the ideas, the perceptions, or the kind of knowledge with this particular personality is having. So it is through our social media platforms these videos are being transmitted. So we'll be having more reach and people will be eager to watch our products or watch our releases, watch our videos and bring in more value to them as well. And then we actually by implementing expert interviews, we dive deeper into the industry and to the organization with the help of eminent personalities. So that is exactly what we'll be doing in expert interviews. So we can also share inputs from the experts within the organization. So it is very certain that in order for the firm to become a success, you need to be having value employees. So if you're actually having a value employee or have a person of high importance in your company, then you can make use of this personality. So you can ask this person to give an interview on the firm, on the organization, on the sector in which they're actually working on, how the business model is, how are the products going on. Is it actually a hit in the market? Is it actually a success for the market? And how are the people viewing the products and services, and what are the feedbacks which they are getting? So this kind of eminent personality, if you're actually having access to that particular personality within the organization, you can actually talk to that person, conduct an interview on that, and ask him to share his thoughts on the business, on the organization, on the employees, and on the customer feedbacks. So you will be able to make use of your own employee, so that you'll be able to showcase to all of your customers, to your potential customers, regarding all of these. And then not only this, you can also ask some eminent personality who is actually not part of your organization as well. Even when you're actually employing your own employee to do so, there might be criticism coming up, because actually that particular person is belonging to your own organization. So in such situations, you can also call for eminent personalities who is not belonging to your organization, but also is actually an eminent personality who are able to speak on this particular domain, in this particular industry. So who is actually an eminent personality in whatever it's actually speaking to. So having a high experience, high knowledge, and high value, he'll be able to share his views, his thoughts, perceptions on many things in this particular domain. So we'll be able to make use of that as well. And then we can also accommodate influencers, social media influencers, to talk for us. What is their opinion on this particular domain? How is the industry going? How is the organization going? And what is the future of this particular industry? And how is the product actually doing? So social media influencers will also be able to help you out here. So while conducting expert interviews, you can always go for the people who are actually having high value, immense knowledge, who are actually experienced in the domain. And you'll be able to get more kind of people within the organization, out of the organization. And you can also bring in people who are actually having the trust of the common people. That is nothing but social media influencers. So you can also call them to give an interview, ask them questions, ask them to share their thoughts, their ideas, their concepts on what is going around, and ask them to give an evaluation for your company, your sector, your organization, how things are going, how is he feeling about it. All those things can be done through expert interviews as well. Brand videos comes as our fifth type of marketing videos. So what does actually brand video aims at? So in brand video, we'll be able to promote videos as ad campaigns. So we know that irrespective of which company you're working for, which sector you're working for, all the companies run ad campaigns to make people aware. So there is this particular company which offers these many solutions to their customers. So in order to get that done, you can create videos as brand videos and share it across to build in brand awareness. You can build brand awareness by sharing brand videos. So in order to get that particular item done, so in order to achieve that particular target, you can create a video specifically for this, talking about a brand, talking about the products and services which we are offering through our brand. So all those things, all those details regarding our company, our products, our services which we are offering can be shared across through brand videos. Thereby, we'll be able to create brand value to our organization. And our products and services which we are actually offering to our customers will be of high demand. And people will be tending to a premium feel by owning our particular product. So these are the basic advantages of having brand videos. That is, we'll not only be able to showcase our brand, we'll also be able to showcase our products and services. Irrespective of what kind of video you're using, irrespective of which type of marketing videos, you'll always be able to share regarding your products and services, because that is what it's actually aiming to. Because you can bring in business only by selling your products or services which you're offering to your potential customers. So in order to get that particular item done, you can share regarding your products and service in any kind of video you are actually showcasing to your customers. And apart from all those things, you'll also be able to share your organization's core mission, vision, and other core values to your customers. That is exactly because every organization or every domain which you're actually working on, each and every organization will be having their own organization mission, vision, and core values. And it will be completely based on this mission or values which they are proposed. So it is completely depending upon that their working is depending upon. So for example, if you're taking Tesla, Tesla is actually an electric car manufacturer, right? So Tesla's organization mission is actually nothing but to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. So that is nothing but we can relate that, right? Because Tesla is an electric car manufacturer, and by doing so, we are promoting sustainable energy, and we are shifting from conventional modes of energy, that is nothing but fossil fuels. So dependence upon the fossil fuels can be harmful to us and also for the nature, right? So the pollution and all those things comes into picture if we are using fossil fuels to run our vehicles. In order to avoid that, they are considering sustainable energy. So by following that, they'll be able to implement something of value, right? So that is exactly being reflecting in their mission. That is, to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. So depending upon what kind of business you are into, you will be able to create or you will be able to own your own organization's mission, vision, and also core values. So you can also share across these many things. So what is your mission? What is your vision? What are your core values? You can depict all those things through your brand videos as well. Now coming to live videos, that is the sixth type of marketing videos which we are having in this course. So in this live video, we'll be able to share the backstage stories. The customers will be obviously knowing what are the products which you're offering, what are the service which you're offering, because you're already showcasing them, all those things, right? That is actually what is happening in the front end. That is actually what we're actually showcasing to our customers and to our audience. So what are the things that is happening within our organization? What are the things which we do in order to inculcate all those things and in order to get that particular product out? So what are the activities that is going on within the organization, and what are the strategies which we are following in order to get that particular item done of that particular quality, of that particular color, or that particular aesthetic appearance? So in order to get all that done, we should be frying our brains, right? So what is the approach we are having? So all those backstage events, backstage activities which we are going through, we'll be able to share through our live video so that people will be happy to know regarding what is happening within the organization, so that these are the activities which they are being doing in order to get this particular product out to our customers. So the customers will be feeling they are putting in great effort in order to bring this particular item to our customers, right? So if they are getting a feeling, they'll be happy, they'll be loyal to you, and they'll be thinking that the company is actually putting in effort in order to make sure the quality product is coming out of them to their customers. So that is exactly what we'll be able to transfer to our customers through live videos, that is by sharing backstage stories. And also we'll be creating an opportunity for the customers to directly interact with the brand's officials. We know that the person who's actually thinking that this brand is their favorite brand, the brand's official will be considered as celebrities to them. Let me take the example of Tesla itself. So the CEO of Tesla is Elon Musk. So we actually consider Elon Musk as a celebrity. He's an entrepreneur. He's an great enthusiast, technological enthusiast, and he's actually a great person, right? So we don't just consider him as an entrepreneur, but also as a celebrity, because that is the kind of value he is creating. So the people will be happy to interact with those officials because they consider them as celebrities and they would love to interact with them, because live videos actually provide this opportunity for them to interact with the officials, as also for the officials to interact with the customers. They'll be able to address the concerns of your customers. And when the customers are actually getting a feedback or response to their queries, the customers will be satisfied. The customers will be knowing that the company is actually working for them. Whatever issue or whatever problem the customer is facing, the company is actually addressing to it. So that is all we'll be able to bring in through live videos. And since we are having an interactive session, it is not just a one-way communication. So basically, when you release a video, it's actually a one-way communication, right? Whatever we are having to say to our customers, that is being made possible. But how are the customers being able to convey their concerns to us? So just by releasing a video, that is not possible. But through live video, we'll be able to do that. So whatever concern the customers are having, they'll be able to interact with us. That brings a two-way communication, so that so it is not just conveying what we have to convey. We are also receiving, or we are also hearing, or we are also listening to whatever our customers are requiring to say. And this brings in higher engagements, because customers are interacting, customers are taking part in the video, customers are loving the video, and customers are actually participating with the video. They are not just simply listening, they're actually participating. That makes higher engagement to our videos, which we are streaming in live videos. And then by showcasing live videos, we'll be able to increase the customer retention to our videos. How is that possible? Because videos will be playing in the background, the customers may or may not be listening. But in live session, people are actually seeing what the actual officials are actually having to say to the customers. What are they actually trying to showcase here? What are the answers which they are giving to the concerns of the customers? How are they managing it? How are they addressing all those things? So the customers will be curious to know, even if they are not actually having any questions or concerns, they'll be interested to know what is actually the questions or concerns the customers are having. So other customers, your peer customers, are having some concerns. So what are those concerns? So how are the company, or how are the officials of the company addressing to all those things? So all these queries or all this curiosity brings in customer retention. They'll be continuously watching the video. They'll be interested to watch the video completely, and they'll be tend to watch the video completely, so that they'll be knowing regarding all those things by implementing live videos. In the seventh position, we are having 360-degree video. That is the seventh type of marketing video in this particular course. So what is actually 360-degree video able to provide? It actually enables real-time and actual views. So at some point of time, you will not be able to actually, have the access to the physical presence, or you'll not be able to physically present at the store in order to get the particular appearance, in order to experience of those particular things, right? So in those particular situations, we'll be able to make use of 360-degree videos. And not only when you're having access, even when you're actually in the comfort of your home, you will be able to access that. You'll be able to see how it actually looks. So that is all we'll be able to get through by 360-degree videos. So for example, if I'm telling, or if I'm taking the case of Tesla again, Tesla is actually having minimal number of physical stores. So most of the purchases are happening through online mode. So most of the purchases are happening through online mode. So they go to Tesla's website and they make the purchase. So that is the most number of sales which is happening. And they're only having minimal number of physical stores. So even then the sales are happening, people are satisfied with the product, and how are they able to implement that? So they'll be able to implement 360-degree videos there as well. So not only because you're not having access to, not only because you are actually needing to go to the particular place, and that can be also a reason. But even then, within your comfort of your home, you will be able to showcase, or you will be able to get to know that actual experience. It provides a realistic experience to the audience. So what exactly it looks like, how it is actually appearing. So in which particular angle does it look better? So how does it look from this side, left side, right side, or whichever side you want to look at? So in that particular angle, does it look good? So in this particular angle, is there any problem? So all those things you will be able to get to know regarding all those things from the comfort of your home by enabling 360-degree videos. And also you'll also be able to scroll through. You'll be able to see the complete 360 image or 360 video, so that you'll be able to scroll through each of the corners, each of the nook and corners of the particular component or particular product. Let it be a car, let it be a product, let it be any object. Even then you'll be able to completely scroll through, see all the items in the 360 manner, and you'll be able to completely see how the product is actually looking, and are you actually having that comfort, and are you actually liking it. And you'll also be able to make a good initial judgment by just viewing a 360-degree video. And by enabling this option of 360-degree video, we're actually providing our customers, our audience, a visual treat. That is actually nothing but visual treat. We are able to create the actual presence, the realistic experience to our customers or our audience, how it is actually looking with the comfort of their home. So just by sitting at their home, they'll be able to opt for 360-degree video. They can look through it, and if they like it, they'll be able to make it to the store if it is accessible to them, or else they can purchase through online mode as well. So depending upon all these things, we'll be able to get a better judgment on a particular product, whichever you're seeing in the 360-degree video. That is the complete efficiency, or that is the complete result of having the 360-degree video enabled. In the eighth position, we are having animated videos as our type of marketing video. So what's so special about animated videos? Let's see that one by one. First comes easy for the audience to grasp the concepts. So it is as simple as that, right? So whatever video or whatever thought or whatever idea which you're having, which you would like to share it with your audience, let it be any thought, any opinion, any perspective on your company side, right? So in how do you actually think of that? So what is the perspective that you're having? And in order for that to be conveyed, we'll be able to enable, or we'll be able to showcase all those items by enabling animated videos. So through animated videos, we'll be able to share our concepts, our thoughts, whatever we are having to share, all those things in a simple mode by explaining to them by using animated videos. Next comes possibility of much simpler explanations. So it is as simple as that, right? So animated videos are actually very simple. It is not complicated. People will be able to relate to that. Even if there's no humans coming into picture, they'll be able to relate because it is a simple video. It is a fun mode of transfer of information. Even though it is an animated one, people will be actually engaged. There is no worries, or you don't need to worry whether the video will be a hit because this is not engaging humans in the video. There is just animated video. There is nothing of that. So because the kind of explanations which we'll be able to create, the kind of simplicity that we'll be able to transfer to the customers using animated videos is very high. So we'll be able to make it possible in a simpler way by enabling or by implementing animated videos. Then comes strong visual communication. So that is actually what is most important, right? So if you're enabling humans, maybe the kind of interactions or the kind of attention that we are getting might not be the same, because there are actually a lot many videos which inculcate or which incorporate humans to showcase their thoughts, their opinions, and all those things, right? So all those things which they're actually wanting to convey to their audience, they're using or they're implementing humans. So whenever we are actually implementing or incorporating animated characters, we'll be able to eliminate the distractions which the actual audiences are having. So sometimes if we are implementing humans in order to get that particular video done, sometimes the attention of the customers or the audience can be moved on to the kind of clothing they're wearing, kind of ornaments they're actually using, and the kind of beauty the persons are having. So depending on all those things, the attention can be diverted to a lot many other things as well. So that is not actually happening while we're implementing animated videos. So we can get a strong visual communication by implementing animated videos. And next comes implementation of tough tasks by humans made possible. We know that there are a lot of limitations for humans, right? We'll not be able to perform certain tasks, but that is not the case for animated videos. That is actually complete editing, right? So we'll be able to make all the tough stunts and actions and all those things being made simple by using animated videos. We'll be able to make one animated character jump from one mountain to another mountain, walk across a fire, walk across a rope in the high area or mountain or high terrain area. We'll also be able to implement all those things with simple effort by using animated videos. But that is not the case for humans. So humans can't jump from one mountain to another mountain, and humans can skydive. Actually, humans can do that, but the kind of effort, time, and training that you need to be incorporating with that is huge. So you'll not be able to do that in a much efficient way, because it's time consuming. The number of trials that you need to be implementing is very hard. It is very numerous, and all those difficulties are being there. So if you're actually implementing animated characters, we'll be able to do that with minimal amount of time and effort, right? So that is one of the main advantage possible. So all those tough tasks which are actually difficult for humans to implement, all those things can be incorporated by implementing animated characters. And then comes low production cost. So as I've said before, in order to perform all these stunts, if you're actually employing humans to do that, the kind of training, the kind of amount you have spent on training, the time, the effort, the production cost, and all those things, the kind of technical setup, the kind of safety measures that you need to be making sure, all of those things are going up, right? So all the production costs which are associated with the making of the video is going high. But that is not the case of animated video. We'll be able to get all that done with minimal expense by using animated videos. Now let's look at the ninth type of marketing videos, which is nothing but case study videos. In case study videos, we're actually looking upon the real-time incidents or real incidents which have already taken place. So what is so great about studying this? So what is so great about looking into case studies that is nothing but real-time incidents or nothing which happened in a real incident, right? So it is not a cooked-up story. It is not something which is of made up in order to make people convinced or something. This is something which actually happened. So what is so benefit or what is so great about case study videos? It is nothing but since it is actually a real time or real incident which actually happened, we'll be able to relate to it. We'll be able to understand what are the troubles, what are the issues that they have been facing. So if you're actually trying to do something, we'll be able to research on that. We'll be able to see what are the persons or who are the persons who have actually done that or actually tried doing that. They also might have done a lot of research on that. So by just understanding them or by just following their tricks and steps, we'll be able to understand or we'll be able to know what are the things that we need to be taking care of and what are the things that we should be ready with. So we'll be able to take care of all those things, because initially, since we are to be supposed to be performing all those activities, we'll be doing the research in the first place. And not only that, we'll also be able to get from the research which they have actually made in order to get that particular thing done for them, right? So they have already gone through that, they have done their research, and also by going through that, they'll be knowing what are the mistakes or what are the errors that we'll be tending to do. So by understanding that, we'll be able to take measures, we'll be able to understand on all those things, right? So we'll be able to get an informed decision. We'll be able to try to build and or try to get in all those information from them, not only through our research but also through her research, and also by their experience, because the kind of learnings that we get from experience is a lot. So it can be actually explained to you. So even then we can try to actually get some input from them, even through their experience, what they have actually gone through. So that is more about case study videos. And then comes since it's actually a real life incident and it's something which actually happened and you're conveying all the stories, and this actually gives us an information or gives us an emotion of storytelling experience. So we are actually conveying this as a story, and we are also listening or we are also receiving all these things as a story. So it actually creates an interaction or creates an engagement and creates an interest within the viewers or the audience who are actually watching the particular video. So that is also one thing which is really great about this particular video, that is case study videos. So we'll be able to relate, we'll be able to understand, or we'll be able to correlate with whatever are happening or whatever is being conveyed through the video on case study, because it is being conveyed as a story. And then comes it talks about the issues, it talks about the problems or troubles which they are actually supposed to be facing with while they've actually gone through the things, right? So we'll not only be able to know what are the issues, we'll also be able to know what are the kind of approaches, what are the kind of steps that you need to be taken. So we'll be able to take an informed decision. We'll be able to educate people. We'll be able to convey information. We'll be able to have a better quality built into that people who are actually watching the video. So these are the kinds of inputs. So these are the kinds of values that we'll be able to add to those particular videos, or those particular persons who are actually watching this video, who are actually preparing or actually planning to do or planning to implement the same things. So we'll be able to create a lot of awareness. We'll be able to bring in a lot of thoughts and inputs and values to all those people who are actually watching the video in the case study videos. So that is so special. That is something which we'll be able to create an additional, right? So that is creation a value addition to all those people who are actually watching the video. So these are the various advantages that we'll be getting by following case study videos. Finally, coming to testimonials. That is our final type of marketing videos which we'll be covering in this particular course. That is, in the 10th position, we are having testimonial videos. So in testimonial videos, we'll be able to explain to our viewers how our product or how our service was of great help for them. So in this video, or in this type of video, we'll be conveying how the customers were actually able to make maximum out of our product and services. So anyway, the customers will be buying our product in order to solve some issues, right? In order to solve what they're actually facing for, or to address to the issues which they're actually facing. So how great help was this particular product or service which we are actually offering to our customers? So we'll be showcasing our videos on this. So how the product or how the service which we are offering was of great help for them. That is actually we will be covering in the testimonial video. And here we are actually making use of our loyal customers to get more of those. So only our loyal customers will be happy or will be sharing their reviews, their thoughts, and how great of a help was this product for them. So only the loyal customer who are actually satisfied with the product will be sharing such reviews or such remarks, and they'll be able to agree, or they will be only the person who will be able to agree to our request in order to create a testimonial video. So we'll be able to engage our loyal customers to make more of them, because when the actual people are actually getting to know regarding the product and services, and also regarding the feedback which we are getting on our product, the customers or the potential customers who can be even buying our product and become our product or become our customers can also be letting to know regarding our product. They'll be knowing how great of help this product is to our existing customers, and also this will help us to attract new customers. And when new customers are buying our product, they'll be our loyal customers, because we are able to provide the services for them. We are able to address to their solutions and also bring in value customers, right? So thereby getting or thereby employing our loyal or our existing loyal customers, we'll be able to generate more loyal customers just by engaging our existing loyal customers. That is nothing but they'll be knowing that this particular item or this particular product or service which we're actually offering is of great help for the existing customers, and why don't they try it out? Because they actually know, because the actual customers are actually speaking of the product for themselves. So that is how we'll be able to bring in more customers and more loyal customers to our brand through testimonial videos. And by making testimonial videos, we're actually showcasing the face of our brand, because the loyal customers or the happy customers should be the face of our brand, because we are conveying how much effective or how much satisfaction we are able to create to our customers who are actually owning our product. So that is how we'll be able to encourage people to buy our product. So that is nothing but we'll be able to showcase our loyal customers as our face of brand to bring in more customers, and to make sure that the people are actually knowing that we are able to create customer satisfaction. And finally, coming to, we'll be talking about the customer feedback, customer review, and the customer satisfaction which we are able to attain by promoting or by creating the services or products which we're actually selling to them. So are the people satisfied? What are the feedbacks which we are getting? What are the customer reviews? What are the customer ratings? So regarding all those things, these are the things which we are actually sharing in testimonial videos. So how the customers are actually feeling after owning the product. So are they actually satisfied by owning the product? Are they actually able to solve the issues or problems which they're actually facing, which they actually thought the product would be solving? So all these issues which they are facing, are the products able to solve it for them? So all those things are being conveyed in the testimonial videos, and thereby we are able to get more kind of loyal customers to our brand by engaging our existing loyal customers. Now the time has come for us to move forward with our next topic, that is nothing but how to create marketing videos. By now, we have actually come across what exactly is video marketing. Then we also saw regarding what are the types of marketing videos which we'll be able to make use of to our advantage. Then now it's a time for us to create marketing videos. How will we be able to create? What are the steps which we need to be following in order to create marketing videos? And that's exactly what we are going to be seeing right now. So the steps which I have included for you to follow in order to create marketing videos are these, which you will be able to see in the screen right now. Starting off with plan your video. So we already know that failing to plan is planning to fail. So we should always make sure that we have a clear plan ahead of us so that we'll be able to know what are the things that should be done in order to create that particular video. So we should be having a thorough plan or clear plan for that, we'll be able to perform accordingly. Then we can move to script your video. So we should be making sure that we script our video so that the cast who are actually needing to perform in the video are already knowing what they're supposed to be saying, or else they'll be fumbling there here and there. They'll not be knowing what to say, and we'll be wasting a lot of time on that. The next comes having the right technical setup. In order to create a video, it is mandatory that you need to be having the basic technical setup at least to create a video. So what are the basic technical setup you need? You need to have a camera, you need to have the proper lighting, you need to be having the audio setups which will be enabling your audio, and there are further more technical setups which you need to be requiring in order to create a video. So having that is one of the steps which you need to be following. Then bring in the skillful team or bring in the talented people to your team so that you can make the process much simpler, because having a skillful team and talented people helps you to coordinate and perform well with the team, and you'll be able to get a better result out of from your team which you're actually working with. Then the steps which follows this is organizing your footage. So whatever videos you have been taken, you need to organize it. You need to be arranging in particular order so that you'll be able to benefit out of it. You'll be able to take it whenever you require. So that's the fifth step. And then finally comes the editing part, where you sit with the editor and you need to be editing the videos which you have already shoot. So these are the various steps which I would like to recommend for you to follow while you're creating any marketing video. And now let's see regarding each of these steps in detail one by one. Let's start off with our first step in creating a marketing video. That is actually nothing but planning your video. So planning needs to be there, because failing to plan is planning to fail, as I've already said before. So in this video, we should be knowing why are you creating the video? What is the purpose or the sole purpose of creating the video? And what is the reason for you to create the video? So anyway, you'll not be simply creating any video. Basically, you should be having any idea or any goal behind the creation of any video. What is that? You should be knowing all those things. Only then you will be able to plan accordingly and implement the shooting or implement the creation of the marketing video. So you will be knowing in between the creation, where have you reached? What is the next step that you need to be taking in order to achieve what you actually require? So all these things can be achieved by only planning. And then you need to be having a clear clarity on what are the actions that you desire the viewers watching the video are going to be taking after watching the video. So maybe the videos are simply in order to increase the brand awareness, maybe to bring in more reach to the customers, maybe to bring in more subscribers to a YouTube channel of that particular organization, or maybe to bring in more sales of that particular product. Let there be any reason. So let it be any reason. So you should be knowing what is the kind of action that you want the audience to take. So depending upon that, only then you will be able to create the particular video in order to get a particular action done from the viewers. So you need to plan accordingly to make the audience do what we actually desire or what we actually want them to do by watching the video. Then comes make the video by keeping in mind your targeted audience. So whom are we actually targeting? What is the kind of people whom you want the video to be watched? And why are you talking on that? Because the videos which you're creating may be targeted on the particular customers which you actually want the product to be sold to, right? So in which category are they belonging to? Which age sector are they belonging to? In which locations are they settled in? So you need to be knowing all those things, because you need to be knowing to which all areas or to which all categories of people you need to be sharing this particular video. So you need to be knowing what is the kind of targeted audience that you're actually having in mind. Then you should decide on the platform which you're actually planning to release the video. So there are actually many social media platforms available right now, right? Let it be Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, let it be YouTube, LinkedIn, or Telegram. There are many social media platforms in which we'll be able to share our marketing videos. And you should be knowing which is the platform that you're actually trying to release this particular video on. You should be making sure that the video is actually matching with the platform which you're actually planning to release on, because in YouTube, you'll be able to release videos which have duration of more than 1 hour. That is always fine. But if it is WhatsApp, you'll not be able to do so. And coming to Instagram also you'll be able to release some videos which is a few minutes, but not an hours. And you should be knowing what is the kind of videos that you will be able to showcase. You need to be delivering to your particular customers in those particular platforms. So that is a mandatory for you to understand regarding which are the kind of videos that will be performing in each of the social media platforms. And then comes organizing your video shoot. You should be knowing what time you will be shooting and which scene are to be shooted in the first stage, and which all scenes are to be followed, and which locations are the scenes shooted, All those things regarding the shoot, you should be having a plan. You should be organizing it. You should be preparing the time chart, and you should be preparing the location and all those things. You should be coordinating with the team and the location so that the shoot of the particular video will be happening very smoothly. And then comes budgeting your requirements. So in order to shoot a video or in order to create a marketing video, you need to be spending a lot, right? You have a production cost, you have technical cost, you need to pay your cost, you need to be paying for the location if it is asked to. A lot many expenses are coming associated with the creation of a marketing video. So you need to be managing all those expenses within your budget. So all of these comes under planning your video. That is the reason why you need to be planning your video in such a manner that you will be able to complete the particular video, you will be able to create the video in the particular minimal budget itself. So these are the various reasons why you should be planning your video. Moving on to our next step that you should be following while you're creating your marketing video, which is nothing but scripting your video. Script your video in such a manner that you are able to convey your idea very clearly. At the same time, you don't consume more time on doing the same. So just by making a script, you will be able to know that what are the things that you actually want to share with your audience. And by scripting it down, it avoids the mistakes or missing out on any of the topics or any of the thoughts which you would like to convey. So by scripting it down, you will be able to convey all the things which you actually need to convey in this particular video, because you're actually making a video and putting in all the effort so that you will be able to convey your ideas, thoughts, and perceptions to your targeted audience. So anyway, while doing that, script it down so that you don't miss out on anything. Not just that, by scripting out, you will be able to share the script with your cast so that they will be able to prepare on that and they'll be comfortable with the script and they'll be able to perform well while the shoot is actually going on. So these are the advantages of scripting. And then comes keep it short and simple. You should be making sure that the script you're actually making should be short and simple, because when you're actually taking a lot of time, the attention span of the customers or the audience which you're actually targeting can be lost. At the same time, if the sentences are structured in a complex manner, people will be finding it difficult to understand. So make it simple as possible so that even the youngest child who is actually seeing the video will be able to understand what exactly are we trying to convey. Next comes confine the scripts to the dedicated time allotted. Here you need to be understanding what is the time allotted for the script and what is the time allotted for the video, and is the time for the video and the script actually matching. So are there any mistakes or are there any delays which is actually happening in the video? So when you are accommodating the script with the video, is it going along? Is it matching? So we should be understanding all those things as well. Then comes avoid jerks, cuts, and continuity or discontinuity in the video. So we should be making sure that there is no disturbance for the audience who are actually watching the video, right? So if there are any jerks, jumps, or cuts or discontinuity in the video, people will be actually watching that. People will be recollecting that, or people will be making a note on that, and that actually marks the disturbance for them or distraction for them while they are watching the video. So by scripting the video, you'll be able to implement or you'll be able to eliminate all those things while you're creating your video. So these are the basic reasons why which I would like to recommend you to follow script while you're actually creating your video. Coming to the third step that you should be following while you're creating your marketing video, that is nothing but regarding the right technical setup. You need to be making sure that you're having the right technical setup so that you are able to create the video. What are the technical requirements that you should be having in order to create the video? So you should be having that first. What are the lighting, let it the camera, let it be the audio settings, let it be anything. You should be having that in the first place. But after having that, people find it difficult to perform because they are not actually accommodating or they are actually not being familiarized with the technical setup. Let it be lighting or let it be the audio or the camera. So that should not be the case. When there is a lot of technical setup surrounding you, you need to be accommodating or you need to be flexible in such situations and perform well. If you're not able to perform well due to the technical setup surrounding you, that should not be the case, because even then the video itself will not be performing well, and the ultimate intention of having the video will not be attained by this particular fear. So you should be making sure that you're actually accommodated or you're actually familiarized with the situation and you're able to work well even in the presence of such technical setups as well. And next comes avoiding the fear for camera. There are a lot of people who actually find it difficult to speak in front of the camera, or in order to reciprocate something in front of the camera. That should not be the case. Maybe they don't feel such situations when they're actually talking to one person in face to face or over call also. So in such situations, when people are actually supposed to be talking in front of the camera, the fear should be eliminated. That can be eliminated only by practicing. You should be practicing in front of the camera so that you'll be getting used to it, and you'll be able to do that well in the coming period itself. So that is what you will be able to do by following this. That is, you should be avoiding the fear for camera. Only then you will be able to perform well, because these also comes under technical setups, because camera is also a technical setup, and just by ignoring the fact that you are not able to speak in front of the camera will not be doing good for you. So in order to perform well, you need to be accommodating with the technical setup, and also you should be able to face the camera and speak politely and confidently in front of the camera as well. And then comes, in order to shoot the video, you should be having the camera. And for a camera it costs a lot, right? But that is not the case recently, because you will be able to shoot the videos which you require in your phones also. There are a lot of short films or recordings or movies which are coming, which are shot completely on iPhones. So that is the case which we are having now, and we don't be worrying about the technical setup, or in order to, or the best professional camera which we need to be having in order to create the video. So even by having a phone, we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to use the camera in the phone. We'll be able to use the basic cameras, not even the professional cameras. So we know that the professional cameras are extremely good for taking the videos. So apart from that, even if you're not having access to, you'll be able to do so even with your phone cameras. So that is the kind of advancements the technology is providing you in order to make any video. And then lastly comes the availability of necessary lighting and audio equipments. So what are the technical setup that you require? What are the lighting you require? And what is the kind of cost associated with it? Are you able to accommodate that? Are you able to, fit in all the budget with that particular requirements? So regarding the lighting, regarding the technical setups, regarding the audio management, regarding all those things. So are you able to manage all those things? So you should be planning in such a manner that you should be incorporating all the technical setups, and you should be familiar, or you should be able to perform well within the surroundings as well. Bringing in skillful team. That is the fourth step that you should be following while creating a marketing video. We know that skillful team brings in quality to the team, right? Not only quality to the team, but also quality to the firm in which they're actually a part of. So talented people bring in more value to the content creation. So whatever projects they're working on, they'll be trying to bring in more creative content. They'll be trying to bring in their elements out of their experience, out of the skill sets they possess, out of the talents they are having. So they'll be able to perform well, bring in value addition to the team and also to the projects which they're working on. Not only they'll be able to bring in the projects, or elevate all the things in which they are actually doing, but also they'll be able to mold the team employees also, team members which are actually working with. So all the people who are associated with this particular talented people will be tend to learn from them, will be tending to gain from them, and also they'll be benefiting out of by able to work in a much efficient manner. So these are the kind of value addition in which a skillful team can bring in to your organization. You'll not only be able to get a more result, but also you'll be able to employ much skillful team with the help of few skillful team members in that particular team. They'll be able to mold your other team members in such a manner that they're working well, they're working efficiently to the performance of the team, and the company is actually benefiting out of it, and they're able to bring in value content to whatever they are actually creating or whatever they're actually working with. Then comes valuable people would understand the situation and perform according to the circumstances. This is actually one of the most important point which every skillful employee or every talented employee goes through. Because after understanding the situation or after understanding the circumstances, they would be knowing what is to be done. What is the situation like? How is the situation going to be? So they'll be able to predict, they'll be able to analyze the situation, and also they'll be able to perform in a diplomatic manner, which they should be, so that the firm is actually benefiting out of it. There is no problem which that particular kind of approach, and also there is no delay or lag in whatever they need to be doing. So that kind of a knowledge, that kind of an understanding on what is to be done in different kind of situations, that awareness, that kind of a knowledge in order to perform or in order to act at that particular point of time is actually a skill set that only comes through practice or through experience. So by having a skillful team, you will be able to accommodate all those things. And also, skillful team employs or saves time, effort, and the cost for production. By saving time itself, you'll be able to save all those things. Time is value, or time is money, right? By saving time, you will be able to reduce the effort. You'll also be able to reduce the cost of production, because there is no redoing, there is no rework going on. They'll be able to do, or they will be able to achieve everything in one go. The number of retakes, the number of reworks, or number of redoings will be minimal, because they're actually expert. They're actually knowing how it is to be done, because they already know what is the case, how it is to be done, and what is the way in which they'll be able to perform in the perfect manner possible. So they are actually knowing that in hand. So they don't need to be having any guidance. They don't need to be having any monitoring or anyone to assist with. So they are actually knowing in order to guide other people. Also, they'll be knowing how to perform in that particular team, so that they'll be able to perform, or they'll be able to complete the task in one go without any redoing or rework, which actually saves time, effort, money, and or many more. Because the company will actually be benefited out of it by creating or by having such skillful team in their particular family. organize your footage. Coming to the fifth step that you should be following while you're creating your marketing video. So you might seem that organizing your footage seems to be very boring, right? So even after doing that, even after taking care of the footages, you might be thinking this is of no use, and you will be terribly bored by doing so. But that is not the case. It is actually having eye effective on doing the particular thing of organizing your footage. So it actually saves your time. So it eliminates the need for you to search for the footage while you're actually editing it. So you might be having a lot of footages because in order to create a video, you should not be, or you will not be editing, or you will not be taking the video in one go, right? So you will be taking many shots. You'll be knowing which is the best one, and you should be taking, or you should be selecting out of the particular shots which have already taken. So in order to do that, in order to select, you need to be having the footage which you have already shoot, right? For the parts which, or the scenes which are already covered, you need to be having, or you need to be storing it. Whenever you need to get back to that particular footage, it helps you when you're actually organizing the footage which you have already taken. So by doing that, it eliminates the need for you to search for the footage so that you'll be able to save time. You need not be searching, you need not be spending time, and you need not be putting in much effort in order to find the right footage, because that kind of time and effort can be put into something creative which will help you to benefit out by creating more quality content, right? So why do you want to spend time on searching? Why do you want to spend time on, and your effort on searching for the videos or searching for the footage which you have already taken? So that is done and dusted. So arrange that in such a manner that whenever you require that particular footage which you have already shot, it is available to you. So organizing that particular footage or the footages which you have already taken eliminates the wastage of time. You need not be searching it. And not only that, you'll also be able to avoid the misuse or missing of the particular footage. Sometimes after taking the footage, you'll not be knowing where it is. Sometimes it can be completely gone missing. So that has happened in several cases, and that should not be the case for you while you are creating your marketing video. So in order to avoid that missing of footage or misuse of footage, you should be making sure that whatever footage is already taken or already covered, you should be making sure that that is completely organized and kept safely. So that whenever you require that again, or whenever you need to edit that, you're having that right away. You need not search, you need not waste time on that. At the same time, you're not wasting or misusing, or you're not missing out on the footage you've already spent time to record, right? So all those things can be made possible by organizing your footage. And also, editing can be carried in a single flow because you're already having all the footages. So you know the order in which it was taken, right? So if you don't know regarding this, it'll be like a puzzle. You have all the pieces in the puzzle, but you don't know how to solve the puzzle. It's like a scrambled pieces of puzzle, right? So that should not be the case in your footage. So you should be arranging it, you should be coordinating it, you should be organizing it in such a manner that you'll be able to collect it, you'll be able to come back and get that particular footage whenever it is required. So in order to get that happen, or in order for that to happen for you, you should be organizing your footage in right manner so that all these mishappenings will not be happening, and you will be able to edit in the right go, and your footages will not be looking like the pieces of a puzzle. So that's exactly what you are going to be benefiting from organizing your footage. Finally, coming to editing, that is the last step that you should be following while you're creating your marketing video. We can consider this editing as arranging the puzzle itself. The pieces of the puzzle can be considered as the several footages which you are having, the kind of shoot which you've already shot in the process of making the video. And it is actually like solving the puzzle. We are actually arranging the pieces of the puzzle in such a manner that it is providing some meaningful images, right? So that's exactly what we are trying to implement by editing. Here we are having a lot of footages which can be considered as the pieces of the puzzle. And here we are trying to stitch together those videos or those footages in such a manner that these kind of videos, when stitched together, provide some meaningful meanings towards the viewers. So that's exactly what we are trying to do. That is nothing but stitching together the video in such a manner that we are actually needing, or we are actually able to convey whatever we want to convey to our audience who are actually watching the video which we have already created. So here in editing, we need to be making sure that we are sitting with the right person. So the editor who works on the edit should be make sure that he's actually sitting with the director who's actually in charge of the video, right? So the director should be assisting, or director should be making sure that, or conveying all the information that needs to be passed on to the editor, so that editor is actually editing the contents in the right way possible. And by following this, we can make sure that whatever he is actually doing in the actual manner it is supposed to be done. So that is exactly what we'll be able to attain by making sure that one of the right person is actually sitting with the editor to make sure that everything is done in the proper manner. So by making this to happen, we'll be able to make sure that there will be no confusions while editing. Sometimes the editors can be confused while they're actually working on the edits. And sometimes when there are actually no people to contact or no people sitting around with him so that he can ask for doubts, In such situations, the editor tend to take his own decisions. So he can assume things, or he might think that this is the right way to do that, and he might be working on that, and it can create a lot of fuss later. And the kind of reworks that needs to be implemented then will be more. So it is always better for you to make sure that it's someone sitting with the editor or sitting with the person who's actually editing the video, so that there will be no confusions and there will be no mistakes which can be occurring while you're editing the video. And the next point is actually nothing but skilled editors makes editing more effective. They can be editing in more faster pace. They'll be having no confusions, no doubt. They'll be knowing how the editing needs to be done. So an experienced editor will be knowing what are the things that he should be implying, even if there is no one actually there to guide him or help him or give assistance on. So even then, the skilled editor will be able to do so in the right manner possible. And the skilled editor will also be making sure that there is no rework to be made possible. He'll be editing in such a manner that there should not be any rework happening. So the way he has edited the content or edited the footages are so perfect that there is no correction required. So that is the kind of effort, that is the kind of talent which an editor can be providing if he is actually working on the right project. And in editing there is no room for compromise, because we have done a lot to shoot the video. We have already shot the video considering all the aspects, so that while delivering the content to the audience, it can be considered, or it can be done, or it can be followed in the best way possible. So that while editing, you should be making sure that whatever they have in mind should be implemented when they're actually making the video fully done. So while doing that, there is no room for compromise, because all those targets or all those things which they have actually had in mind should be implemented or should be incorporated or should be imparted in the video even after the editing is done. So right after the editing, they should be knowing that this is the actual video that they require. This is what they're exactly waiting for, or this is the kind of contribution that you actually needed to make in order to make the video perfect. Now let's move on to our next topic, that is nothing but video marketing strategies. What are the strategies which we'll be able to follow to bring in more outcome to our video that we have already created to showcase to our audience? So anyways, we have already spent a lot of time, effort and money into the production of this particular video. Anyway, we need to be marketing the video in such a manner that we are actually using the maximum out of it. We have spent time, money, effort and many more on this particular video, right? So we should be making sure that we should be benefiting out of it. So we have spent all those things and we should be getting some benefit out, return on investment on the video, right? So how can we get maximum out of the video which we've already created? And what are the strategies which we'll be able to follow so that we'll be able to market and we'll be able to bring in more access or more resources to our company, to our firm, by incorporating the video or by marketing this video? And what are the things that you should be making sure? That is exactly what we'll be covering in this particular module. Let's move on and see what are the strategies. Starting off with deliver engaging contents. This is actually one of the most important points that you should be keeping in mind while you're delivering your contents, especially video contents. You should be making sure that the contents which you're sharing are engaging to your audience or to your potential customers. They are the actual people who actually value your product and services, or they're actually people who can bring in money to your company by increasing the number of sales, by bringing in more revenue and more profit, right? So people will be actually interested to watch your video only if it is actually engaging. Are the people being engaged in your video? Are they having any interest to watch the video? So it is our responsibility and our duty to make sure that the people are actually excited to see the video. Are we making it more engaging and more interesting? So these are all the topics, or these are all the things that we should be keeping in mind while we are delivering the video through our social media platforms. So all these things, engagements, entertainments, interactions, and all those things are actually playing a pivotal role in order to bring success to our company or to our firm or to our products and services which we are offering to our customers through our videos which we are actually making use of. So anyway, we should be making sure that our videos should be engaging to our customers or to our audience to whom we are actually showcasing our videos to. Then comes pin the video to the top of your profile. Let it be Twitter, let it be any account. Okay, so if you're actually having a video and if you need to promote the video to maximum number of people, you are given the opportunity to pin your particular video on top of your profile, so that whenever a person is actually visiting your profile or visiting the company's profile, they'll be actually seeing it. So irrespective of what kind of content they're searching for, they'll be tend to watch the content because it is actually pinned on top. So for example, you will be able to see, or you will be able to use the same feature in WhatsApp as well. You'll be able to pin some of the chat, right? So on top of your chat, you'll be able to see whoever or who are the contacts you have pinned. So irrespective of the message that you are getting, you will be able to see first the number of contacts who are actually pinned to your contacts, right? So in your chat, you'll be able to see only them in the first position. Similarly to that, we'll be able to showcase our contents which we have created in our video to our audience by pinning the video on top of our profile. So that is also one of the strategies which you will be able to incorporate in order to bring more values, more views and more reach to our video by making sure that we pin our video on top of our page. And next comes promote silent autoplay videos. What is silent autoplay videos? For example, let me tell you, while traveling, you might be seeing that a lot of people who are using their phone, they'll be scrolling down and down and down, right? So they'll be using their social media platforms, they'll be using Google browsing and all those things. So irrespective of all those things, you can see most of the people who are actually traveling use their phone while they're actually in the journey, right? So, but most often you can't see many number of people who are actually using earphones. So whenever they're scrolling through the phone in public places, most often they skip or they tend to skip the videos which are coming on their way. That is because they feel that they're not having earphone and they feel that they're making a nuisance to the customers or nuisance to the people who are actually around you. Right. So in that particular situations, we need to be making sure that the videos which we're making are eligible or actually make sense even when the people or the person who's actually watching the video is not affected by the no audio thing. So even if he's supposed to be playing that particular video without sound, he should be understanding or he should be kept entertaining. So that is how, or that is what I meant by mentioning autoplay videos or silent autoplay videos. So even if people are scrolling, people are watching the images or the contents, when people tend to see videos, this thing stops them. Right, whenever they see that they're playing any video, they become more conscious about the surroundings, whether other people who are sitting next to him is actually getting affected by this. So in order to avoid that, you will be able to promote silent autoplay videos. Next comes grab the attention of the viewers in the initial seconds itself. This is simply because when you're scrolling, take the example of your case itself. When you're scrolling through your phone, you'll be seeing images, you'll be seeing the articles, you'll be seeing the contents, right? So whenever you're scrolling, you're in the continuous motion of scrolling. Your thumb keeps on scrolling, right? So whenever the video comes, you should not be scrolling. So you should be having the tendency to scroll even then, right? So at that point of time, if you want the customers, if you want the audience to stop scrolling and then watch the video, you need to grab the attention of the audience within that initial seconds itself. Maybe the 5 to 10 seconds in which the actual customers or the actual audience who are able to see the video should be interested in the video. So it is to the initial seconds that you're able to bring in the attention of the audience. So if you're able to do so, he'll be stopping the stall and he'll be actually watching the video. So that is why I have mentioned try to grab the attention of the audience in the initial seconds as well, because that is the time when the people tend to scroll off your video. So never let them scroll down from your video and move on to the other post. So you need to be having more attention or you need to be paying more attention so that people will not be scrolling down. People will be having the attention or you should be grabbing the attention of the people who are actually seeing the video in the initial seconds as well. Next comes share quality contents. Whenever you're sharing quality contents, people will be tending to see your video. So even if you're actually not possible or you're not watching the video, people will be knowing whatever contents or whatever videos you're posting on the social media platforms are of high quality. So even if they're actually not able to watch the video right now, they'll be thinking or they'll be registering this in their mind. And whenever they're getting time, they'll be making sure that they're actually watching the video because your video is of high quality. It is of high quality and they don't want to miss out on any content which you are trying to share. That is the kind of image or that is the kind of need that you want to create among your audience. So make sure that whatever content you're sharing, it is of high quality. Then comes analyze the current trend and deliver the contents on those. So you should be studying on the market, how the trend is going right now, what is actually currently trending in the platform. So you can be seeing what are the current trends in the platform, right? So let it be Instagram, let it be YouTube. You will be knowing what are the trends. So whatever the trend is, you will be able to accommodate all those things. So if you find that you can accommodate some of the trends which is actually going through in the social media platform to your video, then it is actually a hit for you. It is actually a win-win situation for you as well because you're not only able to get more attention, but also you're actually moving on with the trend. So people will be knowing that you're currently updated. Your profile or your videos or your contents are updated to the market and you always share updated content so that people will be actually interested to view your content because yours is actually not an old content, not an old-fashioned content. It is actually the up-to-date content. So make sure that whatever you are doing or whatever research you're doing, make sure you do in the right manner and make sure you come up with the trends and you analyze the trends and make use of the trends in your coming videos or coming contents. Next is live streaming. You know that in live streaming we are getting the opportunity to interact with the officials of the company. So the ones who are actually loyal customers of that particular brand doesn't see that official simply as a person of high personality. He's actually seeing that particular person as a celebrity. I've already mentioned this in the case of Elon Musk, right? So the Tesla is actually the company is actually creating revolutions, and now Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, is actually considered as a celebrity, not just an entrepreneur. So that is the kind of emotion, that is the kind of attachment that you'll be able to create through your brand. And if you're actually able to create live streaming options as well, you're actually creating the opportunity for them to interact raise their concerns, and be more closer to your brand. So that is what you are able to provide to your customers by enabling live streaming options. And last comes respond to the viewers concerns or queries, irrespective of it is a live streaming or a telecasted video or a recorded video which is published in a later time. Irrespective of all those things, you will be getting concerns, you will be getting comments, you'll be getting some of the feedbacks through your comments as well, through your videos which you're posting. So whenever you're getting any comments or any queries, make sure that you're responding to them. So make sure that you are addressing to their concerns, because people will be thinking that this particular company or this particular organization pays value to those customers. They're actually interested to address to those customers, and whenever you come across a problem or when you're facing any issues, the company is actually staying with you in order to make sure that whatever issues you're facing, it will be solved within a limited period of time. So that should be the kind of approach that you should be having for any customers, even a single customer or a mass kind of customers. Irrespective of what kind of customer is he, you should be having that kind of approach. Whatever concerns or whatever feedback or whatever reviews he is giving, you should be addressing to it. If he is actually facing any problem, you should be completely addressing that problem and make sure that whatever problem he's facing is resolved immediately. So these are the various strategies that you'll be able to follow in order to make maximum out of the videos you are actually creating in the social media platform. Finally, we are coming to our last topic in this particular course on video marketing. That is nothing but analyzing the performance of your videos. So by creating a video, you are thinking of sharing your thoughts, ideas, and perspective on your content to your customers or your intended customers, right? So that is exactly what we are trying to achieve by sharing our videos through social media platforms. So by creating a video and marketing it on social media platforms, are we getting the required performance, or are we getting the targeted audience, or are we getting the maximum number of responses to our video which we actually thought of? So that is exactly that we'll be covering in this particular module. We'll be understanding how well the video performed on social media platform. Did the viewers or did the person who actually saw the video like the video, and were they happy or were they comfortable or were they satisfied by this video, the content which we have actually delivered to them? So that is all that we are going to be seeing in this particular module. That is, we'll be analyzing the performance of our video which we have already posted in the social media platforms of our organization's channel. So that's exactly what we'll be doing in this particular module. So the key points which I have mentioned on the screen for you to analyze or to evaluate the performance of your video on your social media platforms are views, play rates, shares, comments, video completion rate, and also conversion rates. So these are the key points in which we'll be able to evaluate how well did your video perform on social media platform, and actually, was it worth watching? All these things we'll be able to get to know by the key factors which I've already mentioned in the screen. So apart from these, there can be many more. So depending upon the responses and depending upon the intention of the video, you can incorporate or accommodate more number of strategies or more number of evaluating principles so that you will be able to get more accurate evaluation to your videos. So in such cases, you're free to add evaluation strategies in your videos as well. So coming off with views. So views actually talks about the number of people who actually got to view our video. So how many number of people actually view the video? So did we actually get the number of views which we actually thought of while creating the video? So while creating the video, we actually had a plan to create the video, and why should we create in the video, and what is the purpose of the video? So at that point of time, we'll also be thinking what is the kind of reach this video should be getting at the end of these many days after publishing the video. So did we actually achieve the task? Did we actually get more number of views than the previous video which actually posted on the social media platform of our company's page, right? So we are actually able to get all those reviews, all those inputs from views. So the number of views can be varying from platform to platform. For example, in YouTube, to get one view, you need to be spending at least 30 seconds watching the video. Only then you'll be having one view. But that is not the case for Facebook. In order to get one view in Facebook, the person who's watching the video need to watch the video only for 3 seconds. That is the kind of difference that we are having by publishing our video on different platforms. So that is nothing but, in order to get one view in YouTube, you need to make sure that the person who's watching the video watch at least for 30 seconds, so that only then we'll be able to get at least one view. But in Facebook, we need to be only having 3 seconds of view, and then thereby we'll be getting one view. So depending upon the platform on which you're actually sharing the content, determines the number of views you'll be getting. So that is all about views. Next comes play rates. Play rates actually nothing but, we will be able to calculate the play rate by the percentage of people who actually view the content divided by the number of impressions we got on the content. So that is nothing but the number of people who actually viewed the content divided by the number of impressions we got on the content. So that is exactly the math behind play rates. Actually, play rates help us to understand how relevant the content was, how effective the content was. Did the customers or did the actual people who watched the video like the video? Because by getting the impressions, we'll be knowing that people are actually interested in watching the video, right? So if 10 people watch the video and we are getting 80 people to respond to the video as an impression, like, share, or comment, we are getting an idea that the people who are actually watching the video actually like the video. But if it's like we're having 2000 views and we only got 3 impressions, that is 3 comments and 3 likes and 3 shares, that is not the kind of response that we should be getting on a particular video. So then we'll be knowing that there is some problem with the video, the content or the quality in the video is not so satisfying for the customers or for the audience who are actually viewing the video, right? So by understanding the play rates, we'll be able to know how relevant and how quality content are we sharing on the platform, whichever we are doing so in order to share our content. And next comes shares and comments. So if you're able to make the people share our content, that is because they think this is of high quality, and they would love to share our content with their connection, so that they'll be able to have an interaction with them regarding our content. So in order this to happen, the people who are the person who's actually watching our video should be knowing or should be understanding or should be realizing that this video or this content which we are sharing through the video is of high quality. So we should be convincing him, we should be making sure that the people who are actually watching the video is actually liking the video. Only then we'll be able to get shares. So by actually having number of shares or more number of shares, we'll be able to get to know that the quality of the content which we have sharing in the particular video is actually of high quality, right? And people are actually interested to share with their connections. So that is how we'll be able to know regarding shares. And now coming to comments. So comments actually tells about how engaging your content or your material on your video was. So it talks about how engaging it was, how interacting it was, and how people were actually interested in watching your content. They're not only interested in watching the video, but also they spend their time to comment. They're actually having some thoughts, they're sharing their concerns, they're actually liking the video, and they're putting their effort in order to make sure that they're commenting on our video. So that is how we'll be able to know how well our video is performing, by analyzing the likes, shares, or comments on our video. And next comes video completion rate. In video completion rate, we'll be able to know how many number of people who actually watch the video from the beginning to the end of the video. So it actually tells us about the number of people who are actually interested in the video very well. So they actually wanted to complete the video irrespective of no matter what, right? So even if it was regarding any domain, any sector, or any topic, if they actually spend some time on watching the complete video, we can understand that the viewer or the person who actually saw the video or was actually interested in watching the video and would like to add more value to himself by watching the video. So that is one of the most advantage or most feature we'll be able to analyze. That is by knowing the number of person who actually saw the video completely from the beginning to the end. Next comes conversion rates. So by watching this video, how many number of people took any action? How many number of sales were we able to attain by sharing this video? So if conversion rates are high, we'll be able to know that this particular video was helpful in showcasing our products or services which we are actually offering to them. So this video was actually effective. We have got an increase in sales. We are able to get conversions from the video. So that is also an high impacting factor for your business, right? So by increasing the number of sales, you're bringing in more revenue. By meaning more revenue means more profit, and that is what you're aiming at. It is all about money, right? So that is what you're trying to bring in through business. And if you're able to bring in through video marketing, that is also one good thing, right? So by understanding that, we'll be able to know that this video of high quality and people actually like the video and people actually wanted to own the product or the services which you're actually offering to them. Now that is the kind of way in which you'll be able to evaluate the performance of your video by analyzing all these strategies or all these key points. By now, we have come to the end of this course. So on video marketing. So what are the topics that we actually covered in this particular course, right? So let's move on to the topics and just summarize or briefly explain all those things. So we started off the session by looking into what is video marketing. We actually dive deeper into it. So what is video marketing? In simple words, we'll be able to say that employing videos to bring in more business, to promote your products and services so that you'll be able to get in more business and more revenue, more profit to your company. So that is exactly what video marketing is all about. And we saw regarding this in much more detail in the first session. And next, we went on to understand what are the types of marketing videos, in which all ways we'll be able to implement video marketing, and how we'll be able to benefit from it. So what are the different kinds of approach we'll be able to follow in video marketing? That's exactly what we covered in the second topic. And what are the types of videos? It includes demo videos, how-to videos, expert videos, event videos, brand videos, 360-degree videos, animated videos, case studies, testimonials, and many more. So we actually covered 10 types of videos which we'll be able to incorporate in video marketing. That's exactly what I've mentioned right now. And then we came to understand how to create marketing videos. What are the steps that you need to be following in order to create a marketing video? So we need to be having a plan, we need to be building the script, and we need to be having the right technical setup. We need to be developing the right skillful team, and we should be organizing the footage we are actually shooting, and then we should be moving on to the editing part. These are the 6 steps which actually I covered in this particular course on how to create marketing videos. So what are the different stages in which we should be following in order to create a marketing video? That is actually nothing but plan your video, script your video, have the right technical setup, build your own strong team, organize the footage, and then start editing. So these are the 6 steps which we covered. And then we went on to understand what are the video marketing strategies, how we'll be able to promote the video, how we'll be able to have higher reach to your video. So we need to be having higher engagement, higher customer retention. People should be actually entertained. People should be actually interested to watch the video. And we should be providing quality content. We can provide live streaming videos where the people will be actually having the opportunity to connect with the officials. All those things. These are the major strategies which I've already mentioned. So many more which we talked about in the particular session on video marketing strategies. And right after that, we came to our last topic, that is nothing but analyzing the performance of our video. How well did our video perform? So actually, while shooting the video, we actually had a plan, right? So we actually planned the video. So we actually fixed our objective or fixed our goal. So how much views should it be having? What is the kind of conversion rate you're actually looking for? What is the kind of action that you're actually trying for that particular audience to take after watching this video? So we'll be able to evaluate all those things. Did we actually attain that, or where are we standing? Did our actual video perform better than the previous video which we actually published on our social media platform? So regarding all those things we saw in analyzing the performance of your video. So what are the key points from which we'll be able to analyze, or we'll be able to evaluate our video? That is views, play rates, shares, likes, and all those things, right? So these are the various kinds of options which are available to you in order to evaluate the performance of your video. So that's all which I wanted to cover in this particular course on video marketing. So that's all which I actually had to cover in this particular course on video marketing. I hope that you actually had an insightful session with me. Thank you and good luck.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I want to request you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any new update or video releases from Great Learning. If you enjoyed this video, show us some love and like this video. Knowledge increases by sharing, so make sure you share this video with your friends and colleagues. Make sure to comment on this video any queries or suggestions, and I will respond to your comments.